final topic. Derek,
Oh.
what's your topic?
Alright. If you could meet and have dinner with any 3 people, this could be any celebrity from now or the past,
Damn it, Derek.
any like historical figure, like anybody from like past, present, whatever, and have dinner with them. Who would it be and why? Like, it didn't have to be like, oh, this 3 at a time. It can be like, oh, I'll have dinner with this one, and then next night I'll have dinner with this one.
Oh man.
Sorry,
I
don't want to cheat on this one.
No.
Mine in the gutter, right?
Yeah, no, you're fine. I gotta sneak around, right?
That is a tough one.
So,
Wait, who's going first?
I guess I'll start.
Yeah.
Since it's my top. I haven't really thought about it as much as I should have, but
What the hell, man?
I know, right? What kind of co-host am I?
So can this be fictional or?
Yeah, it can be.
oh, even
Wait,
fictional?
fictional?
This is getting to be overwhelming.
Okay.
People,
Not
real
fictional.
people from
Non-fiction.
real
Okay,
people.
okay.
Just
Just
now
making
this-
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Okay. My first one would be Ken Griffey Jr.
Who?
Ken Griffey Jr.
What? Was that a series?
I'll let it
It's
slide.
a serious who. I really don't know who that is.
Like it
How do you not?
from here.
Dude, I'm not.
That's
He's
true.
not a baseball fan.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. I'm not gonna get into that.
Now, which Griffey? Like back in the day, Mariners Griffey?
Just him in general, because like he was my hero growing up. Like in my bedroom, still I got like this.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it sounds terrible. Like,
Right.
it really is like I have this like Kansas City Chiefs locker for like just to hold shit in, and then on top of that I have like 2 huge fucking stacks of just Ken Griffey cards, baseball cards, and then I remember it was back in '97 when he was the American League MVP. He had a Wheaties box, and I have like 5 of those. And I just collected
You know
them.
who else has
That's
those
awesome.
boxes?
You,
Me.
my man, and so a bunch of 2 stacks of Griffey cards, Wheaties boxes, like 6 posters of him, like both on the Mariners and
Huge
Reds.
Griffey fan. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
I feel bad for not knowing who this is. Because it was like big
I mean,
time.
you're not a baseball fan, so
True.
it's all right. I'll let it slide.
He's basically like the Magic Johnson in the MLB. He's not like Jordan. He's not like the
I was
most
gonna say
well known of all
something
time. Probably
No.
Babe Ruth is probably the most well known baseball
Yeah, I
player
know.
ever.
Actually, I've heard of that guy, but
So
if you show me a picture, I wouldn't know.
Griffey
Yeah, so
is
Griffey's
known-
like Larry Bird. Like everyone's, you know. What I mean?
Griffey is going down as one of the best outfielders in all of baseball.
Oh yeah, that's why I wore number 24. That's why I'm a fucking big Mariners fan growing up. I'm still a Mariners fan, but not.
But you're more a Tampa Bay fan.
Yeah, like if I had to pick a team and say that's my team, it's Tampa Bay, of course.
You don't want to go with the Mariners with Robinson Cano.
No, like I'm still like okay, I
You
like the
pull for
Mariners.
him.
Yeah, I'm not like oh fuck the Mariners because Griffey's not there anymore. But no, but definitely Ken Griffey Jr. because he's my hero growing up. Favorite baseball player of all time. Second person. Alex Morgan.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you for that.
That would be a romantic candlelit dinner there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like a violin playing in the background.
Beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. Like, yeah, you can't agree with me.
He's married.
He's just like, yeah, what up? I'm like, bitch, no way. Why would you pick her?
Hi, Allison.
No,
Hey, honey.
did that just get you in trouble?
No.
I'll probably have in trouble.
I think he got like a 5 seconds of back and forth bickering, but other than that, it'd be fine. Anyway.
No, night 2 or dinner 2, Alex Morgan. For those of you who don't know her,
Who doesn't?
soccer player for
The face is
women's-
pretty much on the face of the earth.
yeah, women's national team.
Other than Hope.
I'd say Abby Wambach is.
She should be the face of
I think
soccer,
she's
but I
a bigger
mean,
face than Hope somewhat.
yeah, but I mean, like Abby Wambach should be the face of U.S. soccer, but
I'm
Hope
not
so
mad,
is the
no.
best. Yeah, I'm not mad.
Alex Morgan being the
Yeah,
face.
I'm not mad with that either. But you know, actually, Hope so is the best goalie in the world, isn't it? Female wise.
Yeah, because she beats up dudes in her off time.
And She's also pretty,
domestic abuse.
she's pretty attractive.
I think she's pretty attractive personally too.
See, this is why we're becoming new best friends.
All right, Hope Solo or Alex Morgan?
I mean, obviously, if you're gonna throw that at me,
I just had to clarify.
Between the two, Alex, but Hope's still a pretty attractive woman.
she's still
Okay.
good.
All right.
Who's number 3?
Number 3, like, I kind of went back and forth with this because at first I was like, I had my 3 people. I was like, oh, that's 3 people are like current or whatever. I didn't have anybody like historical past figures at all. And what? What's so funny? I have a feeling that like a slave kind of comment just kind of popped up.
No, I was actually gonna say MLK. Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay.
That wouldn't be a bad
That wouldn't be
switch on
bad.
it. That would be a very.
I don't know, like I
That
feel
would
like I started laughing because
I
I was just like,
what's so funny about
oh,
that?
Very
why did that pop into my head?
No.
First off, all our black viewers, thanks, Zach.
I don't think we have any.
The one.
Yeah, you're our black viewer.
Yeah, I got guys from Africa watching this, so you guys are gonna get that.
Oh, international audience.
You guys are gonna
That's
do
right.
We're a global brand.
Hey, we are. It's like if you defend a world championship outside of the U.S., it officially becomes a world championship. So we're like world champions.
True franchise. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
I think
Actually, you can actually say MLK. I don't know
No,
why I started
that's-
saying that when I thought of that, but
that wasn't it. Number 3, I would say Nicholas Tesla. Or Nikola Tesla.
There's Nikola.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla. Just from a geek kind of sciencey aspect. That's a big part of.
you know, he's actually responsible for a lot of the major technology we use. A lot of other guys get credit, but most scholars would be able to trace it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly why. Just because I'm into like technology, like geeky sciencey shit, big time, and of course, like you just said, he's pretty much responsible for most of it.
Did the
So-
order have anything to make in this decision?
No, I thought it was like a neat kind of like feature, but
Yeah.
not. Oh yeah, I played the order, so.
I like Nicholas. No, I'm kidding. I know you
No.
know who he was.
Fun game, by the way. Not amazing, but I like that.
Yeah,
It's
I-
weird.
I-
Very cinematic from everything I've seen, and I love cinematics.
They overdid it. They were overdid it.
That's funny. Say this motherfucker. Every time I was playing the game, he'd like come downstairs and be like, "Oh, what movie are you playing?"
I mean,
oh,
it's,
you're gonna play the movie today? Like,
it's pretty damn accurate, actually.
Alright, there's nothing wrong with a good cinematic. Because
There isn't. It's different. It's a nice change of pace once in a while.
Okay.
It
Because
looks
I
very
played-
good, like appearance-wise.
Oh, it's best second game ever.
Dude,
Like-
but like from what I'm saying, I was just like, I was making fun of him because I just knew all the like people have been saying it's like more of a movie than like,
Yeah, I remember
So-
going into it hoping it would be like kind of like an Uncharted style game, but what we got was something probably more like a Heavy Rain style game.
the only
Anyway,
thing that pissed me off about it was
D&D.
there was no. I actually didn't mind it.
I played.
Yeah, you're not going to.
I'm gonna
You
play
keep
the
talking
movie,
shit on it.
okay?
It's like
Oh.
6 hours. You'll be playing it. It's really
So it's like a Call of Duty.
For real though.
but without multiplayer.
I think the thing that pissed me off.
So no
about
replay
it-
better.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's it's worth getting platinum for. It's pretty easy platinum.
There was 1 or 2 chapters in the game where you didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
was just a cutscene, and I was
Sure.
like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like it was like chapter 14, and then just like a 5-minute cutscene. I'm like, all right, ready to
5
play.
minutes?
No, I'm just.
Okay, I thought you
know.
were gonna. I was like, holy
I'm just
shit.
bullshitting here. No, but it was like a 5-minute cutscene, and then it was like chapter 15, and I was like,
What? you want long cutscenes? Go play Metal Gear Solid 4.
I keep telling
There are legit 2 points in that game where cutscenes play for over an hour. You get save opportunities between the cutscenes. I'm not making that up. I'm not bullshitting you at all.
Oh,
See,
so
why
I
would I
still
want to do
recommend
that?
to play it.
It's still a great
amazing.
game, yeah, but don't play it without playing some of the others. It's
Yeah,
not
I've only
good.
played the second one.
Play Phantom Pain when it comes out.
I don't know, man. I didn't
I'm
even.
trying to get him on the bandwagon.
Dude, Phantom Pain, like,
I don't know.
they released a bunch of previews for that a few days ago.
I admit
Like,
it looks
pe-
amazing.
People are looking at it like, this is the game, man.
I admit it looks like a huge game kind of deal,
Alright,
but
so
I
back
just
on
don't
topic.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We have
3
not-
famous people that eat dinner with.
Yeah.
I love how off topic we get.
Derek named his.
King Griffey Jr.
I'll go next.
Alex
That's fine.
Morgan, Nikola Tesla.
Now who's Joel's?
I'm gonna keep the trend of kind of nerdy to sciencey guys going, and I'm gonna say a current person, Elon Musk.
Okay.
The guy who is actually the CEO of Tesla, which is honestly probably, I would go as far as to say is probably the most important company on the planet right now. they are trying to do, like, not only is that motherfucker a genius, like, he made functional video games when he was like 13. Like, like, this company is trying to innovate in every possible way they can. They're trying to save the world. It's kind of what they're doing.
Like, didn't he do, not him, but like, didn't that company release like blueprints to some car or like there's some technical aspects of something huge, and they just like put it out to the public?
Yeah. They're working on like,
What do you mean?
they have putting together like legitimately plausible plans for like underwater highways, like ocean cleaning devices, and like stuff that could actually work with the right funding and stuff like that. Just like stuff that can help clear the atmosphere, self-driving cars. Like, these guys are all in. Like, they're the bare minimum. They're going to be the future of the automobile.
Have you seen their car? Like, have you actually seen one of their cars? Like,
yeah,
dude,
it's like, look at it. Like, it's kind of terrifying. Actually.
yeah, that's
but,
pretty legit, man.
But I want to meet him. Like, he just seems like probably one of the few true visionaries in the world right now, and I just want to hear him talk about what he can do. He'll probably turn my brain to mush because he'll be so much smarter than me. But
like they released blueprints to, I forgot what it was, if it was a specific product or something, but just like really released it and anybody in the public can view it and look at it. Versus like, they did that because they don't want to be like a monopoly. Yeah, they don't want to like, oh, this is our technology, fuck you, you can't use it.
They see the bigger picture.
Well,
Yeah, like, we want people to be inspired by this or like think for themselves.
And here's the thing that's what's so great about that company is because they already make a shit ton of money anyway. They're not in it for the money like most companies are. They really want to innovate, try to help the world.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome. But anyway, my second one. Here's when I started kind of like, ugh. I'm gonna go back though, and this is gonna be kind of cliche, but I want to meet George Washington, or at least one of the founding fathers. I'd probably just pick George. I really just want to like be able to like bring him to now. I just want to get his opinion on the world.
Oh, he probably wouldn't do it.
I mean, I just think he would.
Anymore?
I think he would just have a lot of insight to offer. I think that'd be really interesting to hear from someone who lived in the 1700s. Number 3, you named your childhood hero, so I think I'm going to rock my childhood hero, and I'm going to go Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay.
The mastermind behind pretty much, not all of them, but most of Nintendo's biggest franchises. Mario, Zelda, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, Pikmin, I think are the bare minimum ones he's done. He's been the director, creator, producer on almost everything that Nintendo has released in some form. And he helped shape my childhood. He helped shape the type of industry I want to work in someday. I want to do media production for a game company or something like that sometime. And he's someone I've always admired and looked up to.
Good answer.
You know, there's actually a guy who, you remember Colin Moriarty from IGN, and Kind of Funny. He apparently was at E3 one year, and he went to the bathroom and he stood at the urinal next to Shigeru Miyamoto. And then he's like, I wanted to say something, but I couldn't. I was in the bathroom. I also kind of wanted to look for some reason. But anyway, I mean, I would kill for that moment. Anyway, Gage.
Alright, so for my first one to follow in suit with Derek, baseball heroes. Probably one of the greatest shortstops of all time, the Wizard Ozzie Smith.
Okay.
I mean,
you said one of the greatest shortstops of all time. I was like, oh, we're just going. Like,
I said one of the greatest, not the greatest, but one of the greatest.
I got you.
And because I'm also a huge Cardinals fan. I've met the man once, didn't get to talk to him, just got a signature. It'd just be nice to sit down and talk to someone who's just a big idol of Cardinals Nation in the late 70s, early 80s to 90s. So that'd be the first one. Second one, damn, I only got the first one really thought of. Oh,
I got honorable mentions too. There's so many people.
Number 2 would probably be one of my favorite authors, James Patterson.
Nice.
That's a really good author. You know, does the Alex Cross series, which also
terrible movies.
Good movies. Fuck whatever donkeys.
You two have been like so well with each other. It's the first argument.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, guys.
Long Came the Spider, decent movie.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And they're back.
And they're back. Just great author, loved everything he's written. I've read damn near everything. My mom's the one that turned me on to James Patterson.
Okay.
Just good books, good movies to follow the books, just all in all things that keep me
Happy.
I wouldn't say happy, just suspenseful.
Okay.
Would be the word I would use.
Dude, you can't beat a good read, man. To be honest, like reading a good book, it's better than I think it's better than watching a good movie.
It is because you it's your own imagination working.
You've never
what
been
you
a
think
reader.
the character would be.
Like your favorite.
Which is why I was slightly disappointed in some of the Game of Thrones because I read the books first and I had an idea of what the characters were. For the most part, they did really well on what they were, but on other characters, you're just like, why the fuck would you do that?
Speaking of, I think I remember on Derek's Facebook, I think he lists his favorite book as like the Star Ocean 3 strategy guide.
Yeah, that was just a joke.
It was almost. I wouldn't be surprised if that was seriously at least at one point in time, because that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gabe should be able to more.
So yeah, James.
Oh wait, we
Patterson,
still got
Ozzie
Ozzy
Smith.
shit.
James Patterson, Ozzie Smith. Man, the third one's usually like,
Good. To the meat.
really.
Is it some poon?
No, it's my brother.
Baby spoon.
No.
Oh, third one is. I'm just trying to go back in history and who I want to meet in history.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I just said that because like I
No,
felt like I was
it's just
ignoring
one of
it.
those things like there's plenty of people you want to meet in history. You just trying to pinpoint it to one that you really want to sit there and talk with. Hang on, I'm thinking hard, Zach. Stop. Dick.
Got his ass.
Got
Yeah, got him.
him. Only on Above the 3 every Friday.
Every Friday.
Quick promo.
Fuck, I can only think of really two good ones right there. That
Flip a coin, motherfucker.
That's fine. Well, we can go. We
I
can go
mean,
to
Jack
Doc.
Daniels would be a good third one.
Just typical. Typical game.
Anyone who distilled whiskey, anyone who did whiskey is a good person to meet because you want to know the recipe and how they did it.
Vintage Gage classic moment.
I love whiskey. What can I say?
All right, we'll go to Docky if you come up with something else.
What you said, Jack Daniels?
I was at legit.
Oh, that's a good valid answer.
All right. Got Jack Daniels and slot.
Their commercial always crack me up because they always like so like Jack Daniels. And it's like this is me speaking in a monotone voice the whole time. I'm like,
I may
What?
be drinking Jim Beam, but I'll meet Jack Daniels. Who cares?
you're Jack and Coke. You can't be Jack. Anyway, yeah.
Good glass of healthy orange juice beats that. That's fun.
Hey, you know who's drinking that orange juice?
Dog
Vodka.
tootin'.
Yeah.
Right. But okay, so I'm gonna go first. My first one's gonna be a crush, which would be Emma Watson. Very intelligent and beautiful lady. I would want to have dinner with her.
That's,
Even when she cut her hair.
Dude, even when she cut her
Okay.
hair.
I would even agree with that.
Even
I
that
fucking
girl-
hate short hair like that, but
That girl's
she pulls it
beautiful.
off.
Yeah,
Tell
that
my
girl-
wife that, please. She's been trying to cut her hair. I'm like, no, no,
Don't
no,
wanna
no,
talk.
no, no.
I have no business telling her that.
That girl.
Yeah, but it comes better from you than me.
What
Not really.
No,
Yes.
no,
The
Terrible
disagree
idea.
200%.
She won't yell at you.
Yeah, she was.
She probably will.
Yeah, she probably will.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, so I said Emma Watson. Second one would probably be an ex, you guys wouldn't know, but he would probably. But like an ex Manchester United manager,
Oh.
Sir Alex Ferguson. Wait, what are you gonna
Nothing.
I was gonna say ex-girlfriend.
No.
You just said ex.
Yeah. Ex-manager. He was like a manager for Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world.
I know who that is.
I know who you're talking about.
Sorry.
So you're
Premier League.
Dude, me and Gabe
Say Sir Alex.
Yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson, because that man took a club from nothing to make it one of the biggest teams in the world.
like the biggest.
And so much so, he's a freaking sir. He's a
Yeah.
knight. What the frick did he got
That doesn't
knighted?
happen.
Like a sir.
Yeah, literally like a sir. Yeah, so he would be someone just to have like a good, just to see how the guy thinks. Just, like, you know what I mean? Like how he.
And so the whole time you go, so.
Yeah, for real. I would feel like so not worthy. Someone's presence of a freaking knight. And the third one was kind of. Since I'm religious, I would want to meet like Jesus and just like ask questions and be like, bro, what do you mean?
just be like, Jesus.
Bro, elaborate.
Bro.
Well, yeah, like
Bro.
so I would want. I have questions like, what did you? Because you know when someone, like
What do you really think of gay people?
something like that for real though, like something like that. Like I mean, like would you, like
Like what
there's
if scenarios
differences-
and stuff like that?
Yeah, like what if scenarios are like, how do you, because a lot of people like are, there's a lot of different people in the world who like completely like bash things like, oh, you know, like gay people kill them or something, like get rid of them or something.
God hates fag signs.
Yeah, or something, and I'm like, that's,
ignorant shit.
yeah, I'm like, that's not the way like you're meant to treat the world or any, like that's what your core message is, like why would people follow that kind of
Like,
thing?
love
So-
thy neighbor.
Exactly, like you don't have to agree with it, but you don't have to like necessarily be all
Talk shit on it.
Yeah, so you know, things like that. I question like, man, what do you think about this? How do you fix that? What do I have to do to get up there? I'm not trying to go.
Alright, so you gotta cut this shit out.
Yeah. That's what I'm like.
Want to play a game of Mortal Kombat?
Oh my gosh.
Dibs on Ermac.
Actually, China, guys, that girl is freaking insane.
Oh really? I haven't downloaded her yet.
Oh.
My copy is still at Will's house.
Oh,
Dude,
That
Dude,
sounds
she is
depressing.
insane.
He has 2 of my games. I need to give him that. Anyway.
Yeah, but that would be me. It'll be Emma Watson, Sir Alex Ferguson, and Jesus. Those are my 3.
any honorable mentions from anybody?
God. I'm kidding.
Stop.
Depending on who you talk to, Jesus and God is.
Yeah, they're all 3 of mine. But yeah, yes, that would be my 3.
There's plenty of honorable mentions, but
Yeah, there
I
would
was,
be
I
too
was
many.
curious if like anybody had like a specific honorable mention.
Crush-wise, there would be a Jennifer Lawrence would be one of mine because I just want to like have a good. She seems like a fun,
Yeah,
positive person. Where
definitely.
like it would be. You would think it's uncomfortable, but I feel like she would make it
would
comfortable
you
very
sing her
fast.
song to her
I've
and
got
tell her how ridiculous it is?
Which one? The
You don't like that song?
Hunger Games one?
How is that song catchy?
The Hunger Games song?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, that's
I
how-
would say she considered herself. She knows she's not much of a singer. Like
I'm
when
not
I-
saying she was a good singer, like it's a great vocal
No, but
performance,
okay,
but I'm
but
like, I like the song.
when you hear it, like when you read it in the book,
book,
she's meant to be a good singer. Wait, have you read the book?
Uh-huh.
Have you read the book?
Yes, I've read the books.
Okay, so I think she's on the same page.
Damn, dude.
I know, right?
Rare.
But like, I think in the book she's meant to be like a really good singer. Like everyone, like you know, one of those like everyone stops and listens when you hear her voice kind of situation.
It's just that one song. It doesn't.
I love Jennifer Lawrence. Like she's cool, but that song I was kind of
And
like,
she's
"Hey."
sexy.
Yep.
I think Marco Royce.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's my favorite soccer player. I want to sit down and talk with him. That'd be
You know,
cool.
I'd be. I think any of us would be fine sitting down with Messi and talking to Messi.
Oh yeah.
He's the greatest ever, dude.
He's
Like,
the
I mean,
Yeah.
who would not want to sit and talk with a magician?
He can pick up the bill, man.
Who would not?
he doesn't pay his taxes though. He's in trouble for paying his taxes. Like
Yeah.
He's
he
in
hasn't
trouble
paid-
for paying his taxes.
for not paying his taxes.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
I was like, he pays and now he's in trouble? What you saying?
That always blows my mind. Like, how much money do you have, but you're like, don't.
So basically, he's like any American businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, Wesley's nice.
Even David, I wouldn't mind setting up like someone like David Beckham, who was just a huge star internationally.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind moving on to the next topic because we have been rolling for a while.
I think we're
Oh,
done.
No offense.
That's
Nah,
all the
dude.
topics.
Wait.
I know you're not a big
Oh,
soccer
that's
fan.
right. We have gone through all of them. I
Yeah.
thought we had one more. I really thought we still had yours for some reason.
I know you're not a big soccer fan, but do you know who Marco Royce is?
I do.
Okay.
I may not be the hugest soccer fan.
Oh yeah.
But like my brother-in-law Nick, he's a huge KC fan.
Huge.
Huge KC fan. And because of him, I started following soccer a lot more.
Okay.
And soccer's a fun. A lot of people say it's boring, and I don't get people who say that.
No,
like,
it's fun.
I understand.
Just there's it's like any sport. There are games where you're just like, Jesus Christ, come on.
Well, if you got like your
do something.
typical American and
MLS
all of our
sport.
No, like
Yeah.
all of our sports, like here at least, like you take football, that's probably the most popular sport easily in America,
Mhm.
and it's just like it's constant action. Like,
I
and
guess.
in between snaps, it's like seconds. Like you don't wait that long. I guess well you can counter argue that for soccer because it literally doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's halftime. But I mean, it's just the build up and how slow it takes when games end and 0-0 or 1-0.
I think that's what annoys people the most. Like that you can draw.
Yeah,
and
like
like-
95 minutes.
And it's 0-0.
Nothing.
And then in
Yeah.
America with football, it's like games will end like 45 to 30 or something like
See,
that.
just
It's
Americans are so used to scoring.
Yeah.
Doing basketball, I mean,
Mm.
baseball's the exception because you'll go anywhere.
Anybody that hates on baseball, I'm just like, go.
I'm sorry.
We're on the
Get
same
outta here.
page.
Like, should I,
Yeah.
should I leave?
I'm not-
Because I've made the argument, baseball is one of the hardest sports to play. You got
It is.
64 games?
Yeah. 62.
Like 62?
Yeah.
Games.
You missed like
It's
two.
162 games to play.
Sorry, I went too over.
I went through a phase where I tried to like baseball, and I've gotten to the point where I'm cool with it, but you know, it's
not
not
for
my
everybody.
first choice.
It's
like,
really not.
like if I had like a choice between like a Law and Order rerun and a baseball game, I would have a hard choice.
Wow. That hurts. Yeah, that does hurt.
I mean, I don't dislike it. Like if I go to the ballpark, I have quite a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
me too.
Although now I'm paranoid because of what happened in Fenway.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't hear about that?
I don't hear baseball. Whatever.
Apparently, a broken bat flew into the audience and really fucked a woman up.
Yeah.
Like
Don't they have like
Heard
the
of
net
that.
thingies?
life.
It doesn't cover the whole.
Like,
It's
like,
just the
It
background.
flew, man.
How far
that's
did it
why
fly?
It flew.
That's
It
That's
hit
why
this
the
poor
baseball game,
woman.
you really have to pay attention in every.
It had she had life-threatening injuries, and I think she's okay. I think she made it.
Like,
But,
Wow.
Like,
Like they were pictures. They were very graphic.
Like I've been to several, like, in the upwards of 50, 60 Cardinals games.
That's why you go to the nosebleeds, man.
No, I mean, we usually sit first base, probably 4 or 5 rows up.
That's
I've
not
had
bad.
plenty of foul balls hit at me. Linty.
Heard you the first time.
Sorry. just had to make sure. I mean, if
Your
you're not
glasses
paying
are
attention, I know. If you're not paying attention at every at bat, I mean, there is a chance you're getting hit in the face with a line drive.
Ouchie commitments.
And Derek and we've both seen it many a times. Like, I mean, even at high school games,
Oh, yeah.
you got that chance of foul just plopping right there and hitting you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You just really have to pay attention at games like
On
that.
that mellow note.
So moral of this podcast, everybody, pay attention at a baseball game.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I think that about does it for another episode
Yes,
of
sir.
the Above the Three podcast. Thank you all very much for joining us. We hope
Thanks,
you had as
guys.
much fun as we did. Anything to say, guys?
Just remember to follow and like us on Facebook and Twitter.
Subscribe, like our videos, share us with your friends, and until next time, keep it above the three.
Mucho.
You do that so much better than anyone else.
Yeah.